recording. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Sensei Mitsu Yamashita, and I'm the head of the Sanbokan Aikido Dojo. I've been studying now Aikido and practicing for over 50 years, and during that time I was fortunate. I studied with some of the top instructors in the country in different martial art fields. Boxing, wrestling, judo, Filipino Kali. I've just been fortunate to have the experience of dealing with great martial artists. And so today, what I want to do is interview a man named Jason Cordova, who is the light heavyweight boxing champion. He's a student of mine. He loves Aikido. And so I'm going to ask him, or he'll tell us, why he's fascinated in Aikido and why he came to our dojo and how we met. And I'll give you the background of Jason. Another one of the famous, he's really quite famous, individuals in the martial art. And hopefully in the future, I'll be able to interview some of my other friends who are well known, that you'll know in the martial art.
And rolling.
So now I want to introduce Jason Cordova. This is the man I was telling you about, the light heavyweight boxing champion. Our association goes back a long ways, so I'd like Jason to tell you how he got interested in Aikido, where he started training or tried to train in Aikido, and how he got into boxing, and eventually how he got back into Aikido and how we hooked up. So, Jason, why don't you give him a little history on your search as a young man in the martial arts and how you eventually became who you became. So.
Yes, Sensei. You know, I was very lucky. I was a student of Sensei's brother-in-law, Al Thomas. And Al Thomas had a videotape that Sensei Mitz was on, and I was only 13, but I remember seeing the video, and I remember seeing Sensei Mitz, and even back then, you know, I some spiritual connection. I remembered him, and I always looked up to him, even though I had never met him. But I always had it in my mind, you know, that hopefully when I was 16, I remember I asked my mom if she ever thought I would get a chance to meet Mitz Yamashita. And she said yes, but I didn't believe her. And here I am, so she was right. But I think, you know, I started boxing in Albuquerque, and I was very lucky. I had the best trainer, Bob Foster. He trained me. And, you know, I was boxing, and I remember I saw Mitz's number on the computer, and I called him, and I remember I was talking to his answering machine, but I think when I mentioned Al Thomas, he picked up the phone, and I remember we talked, and he helped me, he gave me good advice, and we clicked. I never met him, but we just clicked. You know, I just consider myself very fortunate, and very fortunate to be a student. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico now, but Sensei sometimes flies me down here, and I get to train and learn from him. And I really look forward to that, and very thankful that I know him, and I'm just, you know, starting slow, and he's teaching me, and I'm very thankful for that.
Thank you. I think what everyone should know is Jason wanted Aikido first. He wanted to study Aikido, but fortunate or unfortunate, he had to move to New Mexico, and when he went there were no Aikido studios that he could train at, so the next best thing was a boxing gym, and he went in there and he knew nothing about boxing, and he started hitting the heavy bag real hard. And Bob Foster, probably one of the greatest light heavyweight boxers ever, who fought Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Dick Tiger. Oh yeah, Dick Tiger. He fought them all, and he was walking by as Jason was punching the bag real hard. And he kind of ignored him in the beginning because he thought he wasn't really interested in boxing. But Jason was one of those guys who keeps going every day. And then one day he stopped and said, "You want to be a boxer?" And Jason said yes. He said, "You want me to train you?" He said yes. And so that's how their relationship went. And from their day one, Jason became the Golden Gloves boxing champion. And then went on to become the light heavyweight boxing champion. So he has quite a background, but it was all guiding him towards Aikido, because I really feel that Aikido is his true love, although he's a phenomenal martial artist. And I'm fortunate to have him. He studies, he drills, and I tell him what to do. And in New Mexico, he practices the exercises here. And then, fortunately, we were able to get him out this time. And he came to all my boxing classes, and he fought them all. He fought all, my first class had 80 students. He went through them all. The second class had 60 students. He went through them all. The night class, same thing, another 80, another 60. So phenomenal condition, phenomenal shape that he's in. And now that he's been out of boxing for 8 years, he's now really focusing on the art of Aikido. He's really interested in the spiritual aspect of Aikido, what it offers the individual. And we have a lot of discussions about that all the time. And he's elevating his soul. He's becoming a better human being because of the study of Aikido. So we're fortunate to have him. And he visited our school today, showed us some Thai moves and Thai knee strikes, and we all benefited from that. So I just wanted you to meet another one of our students, another one of the people that I met, people that are considered tops in their fields, and just want to say thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. I love you, Sensei.
Pleasure.